Hey guys, it's Erica. Welcome to more Horizon Zero Dawn. We are just continuing the Heart of the Nora mission. We defeated all the machines and the Karja, or the Shadow Karja, right? That were outside here, wreaking havoc on my poor little Nora family that did not accept me for so long. But I saved them, so now they're gonna love me, right? Alright, let's go to All Mother, see what's up with this. We do need to get a power cell out of here. And stuff, and I'm recording this right after I recorded the last part, so that's just a little FYI in case, you know, you ask me anything, but the last part can't really say. Alright, I'm just kind of exploring a little bit right now because there's a power cell nearby. And I guess this is the area we've already been into. Why does it just end like that? Did the graphics not load in or what? See, I would play Cyberpunk, but I am on like a PlayStation 4. There it is.
Another power cell. I only need one more to get to that ancient armor I found.
Yeah, alright. So that's going to be it for now for the power cells. I would play Cyberpunk. I could play it pretty well. I don't know how it will go for like recording. Plus also like the glitching that would probably happen. And also, like, I kind of glitch in the game a lot. Like, stuff takes a second to load in. That's kind of, like, mainly the issues that I have right now. It hasn't really crashed on me. And I'm playing on PlayStation 4, so, 4 Pro. But for sure, once I, like, first of all, I want to complete. Do I even want to, though? Because I feel like it's been, by the time I'd probably get around to playing Cyberpunk on a tab.
You've returned.
Where's my homie Tab?
Tab?
Where you at? Where's Tab? Rush, shut your face.
I knew you would survive.
Ah, what's up?
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Did he make this one for me or did I buy it?
Came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
Alright. That was cool to talk to him. I'm not gonna talk to Rush, whatever. He don't deserve my time of day. Alright, let's talk to the mothers. Or the matriarchs.
Aloy. So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us.
Don't forget to hydrate.
Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction.
They think my father's a Metal Devil?
We must stop her.
Ignore them and enter the hatch element. That's like a boss move. I kind of want to go here, though.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you.
She's still serving, though. Still a mic drop.
Finally.
Hold for identiscan.
Was it updated?
Error. Alpha registry corrupted.
Oh.
Correction. Alpha registry restored.
There we go.
Genetic identity
Hey,
confirmed.
we haven't been in one.
Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Oh, hey! Look, it's all my friends. Oh. It's the friends we made along the way. All I need is Tirsa's blessing. Honestly. I'm kind of nervous. I don't know what's behind here. Well, I guess I did go on the other one, right? But this is like the one, you know?
Welcome to Aletheia, Cradle 9, Room 1.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Alright. Let's see here. Just want to look around a little bit. I don't know if there's anybody in here. It does not look like it. But it was like 15 years ago. So, there's that. Or however long ago I was born. I'm a young adult woman. Or borderline it. I'm a young adult, whatever. Oh shit, there was at least somebody in here. That's crazy.
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Huh? What is... Okay, what is... Got a little foxy fox. Spire, maybe? Robot machine. People. In harmony with the robots? Okay. Alright, there are some thingies over here we gotta check out. Is one of these my bed?
So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me.
They still creep me out.
So this was it.
Where you were born.
But somebody had to come in and get me. I was... Because, like, how am I just left out on the doorstep, you know? Like, somebody gotta put you there. Stork. So that's my birth log. That's my birth certificate. That's crazy.
But why?
Gestation. Partial reactivation. Valuable zygotes in storage 0. So is that like the only very usable zygote? That's wild to say and think about. If you think about it, like, that's crazy. It's a little unsettling. I will say that.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
Yeah, they look like McDonald's play places, man. Nursery. The nutrients got depleted. Well, I mean, yeah, everything's fucking frozen. Or something, you know? It's just eerie, you know, to look at it now. Okay, nothing else over here. So what the... That's a robot body?
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother.
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Kids fucking scream, dude. So, like, here's the thing. Again, theorizing. We'll get the answer soon enough. But the wheels are turning. So, is this the only one that worked? And was I just, like, delayed in the process of it? And the humans that are walking around today are the sort of descendants of these sort of creatures, you know? Because these paintings are also very similar to, like, Banuk artwork as well. So, Foxy Doggy, machines, you know, like, there's, like, clear depictions of that, you know, sort of coexister, and the multi-servitors were like robots meant to raise the children. Oh crap.
Blue is the color of the sky. White is the color of clouds.
Yellow is the color of the sun.
Green is the color of grass.
Broken.
Flowers can be any color. Take a
How long
look.
did they live here?
These are yellow and black, and they love flowers. Here they come. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
I mean, they're learning stuff kids are learning. Oh crap. Kindergarten age at least. Oh, so we're talking like 4 or 5 years old. Nutrient stores depleted, multiple system failures. So essentially, everything just fucking failed.
Children, let's run and jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person.
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and blow off steam.
So clearly into young adulthood. They lived here. And clearly multi-servitors did not get programmed to...
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there.
We don't know for sure.
Come on, let's go.
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
So they did get out there. So that's why it's called All Mother. Because this is where humans came from? Yo, that's wild. That's wild. Jesus Christ, who?
Someday. That's what you always say.
We want it now.
It's big down there.
Now, Father.
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels.
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer.
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
I mean, they're kind of like
They were
child...
trapped here. Their whole lives.
Yeah, they were
In
kind of...
plain view of luxurious space.
What? Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them. Of course they hated it.
There's like a very childlike thing happening with them, even when they seem to be grown adults. But it also seems like the servitors aren't functioning past like treating them like children. So it makes sense that, but they also are kind of feels like they're treated like privileged, spoiled brats. You know what I mean?
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are cleared to proceed. Welcome to Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
Why not?
They didn't get in here.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day
She
of
scared
school.
me.
There's so much for you to learn.
I don't want to go back to
So
school.
much
Help me.
promise and possibility.
I have a college degree. And
Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline.
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
I will.
is he being sassy with me? Yeah, so It did work, and it didn't work, essentially.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert.
Hello, child. My name is Samina.
You never know if one was different.
Today is a big day. Your first... Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big... Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school.
Alright.
There's so much for you to learn. So much
Hope I didn't miss the
promise and
hologram
possibility.
up there, data point.
Malfunction. Apollo offline. Priority access. Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
Oh, we got it. Sweet. Let's see. I actually want to kind of check this out to kind of see what happened. Most of the time, I feel like with this stuff, I wouldn't care. But, like, I'm very intrigued. Inhabitants released. Cross-check complete. Sealed data archive. Operations suspended. G Prime order received. 5.9 runtime recommended. G Prime store Cuber reprocessed. Gestation order received. Initializing. G Prime offline. Nutrient zygo. Yeah, so food depleted. Zygote depleted. Walking multi-servitor. Everything's sort of just fucking breaking. Repair tasking. Process. Gestation initiated. Power save. I will. And how long did this go for? 23:26 until 30:21. So like $700. I actually don't know if those are the years. And because is that like the year, the month, the day, the time, and the log of it? Because that's 700 fucking years. That's insane if that's how that is.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Oh, yes, we are. Sit back, relax. Gaia's dying, please. Hold up, Felicia, what's happening?
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly.
Huh?
3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature.
Hades?
Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload.
Huh?
The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life on Earth will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
Uh-huh.
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity. whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place.
This is too much.
They are escaping, but to where?
This is too much.
The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all.
Aw, that's so much!
I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
Girl, same. Oh my god. Existential midlife crisis. What is happening? Girl, I need to sit and I'm already sitting.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I feel so overwhelmed. My eyes are getting watery.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance.
Silence, wrong timing.
It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
That was just a lot of attitude, Mr. Silence. Sure, I understand how important I am, but goddamn, I just learned, like... Oh, my heart feels so heavy right now. Like, imagine learning you're, like, not even a person. You're, like, not even... Everything that essentially is outside of this world doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And, like again, this stuff is the most intriguing to me in the entire game. But, like, to know that, like, all this other stuff... Girl... If the algorithm says you ain't it, and will literally manifest and create you, I can't even, like, I'm struggling to comprehend all of it, okay? My heart feels so heavy. My soul, I don't even know if I have one anymore. Like, imagine being told that. Oh my god. I don't feel well. I do not feel well. So we gotta go to Gaia Prime.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Alethea 9. Route 1 access unsaved.
Oh god. Wait, do I go down or up? It tells me to go up. But can I go down? Nope, okay, I'll go up. Man. I am struggling right now. Whew. I feel it in my chest.
This is going to be interesting.
Aloy, you're holding it in a little too well. A little too well. Well, at least we know how humans were recreated. Who I am. I don't have a mother nor a father. I am Jesus Christ himself.
Aloy, forgive. Forgive. The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
that I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do
She's
this?
more level-headed than I am right now.
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora. All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora.
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger.
I get it. I get it.
It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
Speech, speech, speech.
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy, that she may forge the path for others to follow.
People be crazy. I forgot how crazy Nora are. Alright then, we know what we're doing. Do we? Yeah, I mean, that's very heavy to find out, and... Am I supposed to talk to Tirsa?
The anointed.
Can I talk to her one last time?
Aloy, how kind of you to spend a moment with me before you depart. There can be no doubt now. You are a blessing made flesh, the will of the goddess incarnate.
It's really not that simple, Tirsa. But I guess it's close enough.
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe
A way for you to understand, Tirsa.
Thank you. It's time for me to move on.
Yeah, can I go talk to Ross? I need to be
to help me
grounded.
I wish I could have done more. But I am just one woman.
As am I. No need to sell ourselves short.
Oh, thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
Alright, we got a skill point. Resh, shut your face, man. Okay, 49! 2 skill points. How many do I have? 2? Oh crap, I need 3, don't I? Alright, I think I need to go talk to Ross. I need some grounding in my life. Yeah, no. Take me over there, please. I need grounding, because that's even so heavy for me. Like, yeah. It's heavy for a lot of reasons, because, like, for one, me, myself as a character, yes, I insert myself into video games, sort of, you know what I mean? When I say me, I talk about in the first person when I talk about Aloy. Yeah, so for one, it's a lot for her. For two, it's a lot kind of understanding the world in that way fully now. And it's kind of like, I didn't necessarily want to feel this in a video game. Hey, dude, I need distraction, my guy. You don't have 5 travel packs. But kind of in the way of, like, existential crisis of, like, feeling so helpless and hopeless in this world, you know? As, like, a Gen Zer, always kind of being surrounded by war. I'm getting all types of feelings now. We're going there, girl. We are going there. But you know how sometimes you can feel, like, so hopeless because the world and the state of the world we're in, the economy, like, just everything in general, you know what I mean? Like, global warming, climate change, political shit, like, everything? You know how that can kind of feel, like, overwhelming and you just don't know what to do? That's, like, low-key how I feel. And I'm sure, like, it's a very similar feeling. It's the only thing I can really kind of compare it to, honestly, is that sort of feeling. I could have gone the other way, too. Whatever, I'll go this way.
You'll do.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only similar feeling in terms of what I'm feeling right now to describe it. Like, my heart feels so heavy, there's so much weight that it feels pressed upon. Am I dying? I low-key might be dying. Somebody call the doctor, please. But yeah, that's just so much to hear. Just in general for anyone. Can't even get up the side of this mountain. This is not the way to go. I don't know if I can get out of here. Let me out. Ow. Okay, fall damage. But yeah, before we move on, I need some grounding in my life. But I guess it does make sense. I mean, I am sort of the chosen one. You know? Kind of always seems like, I mean, I was calling Aloy Jesus from the beginning, essentially. Because that's kind of like what she is. Is it choppy? The game might be choppy a little bit. Frame rate. I did move to play this in 30 frames a second. I was kind of playing everything at 60, but just to kind of make file managing easier, less glitching, all the good stuff, if it even worked. I also did get a notification I need to update my PlayStation. LMAO! And I did do that. Whatever, it's fine. It's surviving right now.
I'll find a use for you.
But yeah, I'm sure Aloy is feeling what many young people feel. Especially if they're told that. The existential crisis of the world is gonna end. And what do I do? Can I do anything about it? Does my little actions matter? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I play video games to not feel those feelings, okay? And look at what this game brought me.
I think he built all this. Hello?
Hey, can I talk to you a little bit, homie?
So many memories. Hi, Rost. I'll just take this off. Don't want him listening in.
Yeah, silence, especially with that attitude last time. Like, really, homie? I understand. I am the key to humanity. But...
Rost, I can't believe it's taken me so long to...
Oh, you've already said that.
Said goodbye. Well, looks like you did it after. I should have known you'd be there.
Okay, I'm just skipping past...
So, do you remember the night before the proving? The final lesson you taught me?
Did I already say
said
this?
I needed to serve a purpose.
No, I think...
Bigger than myself. Well,
This is new dialogue. I was skipping past, like, old dialogue she said
the same
to him.
that drove Elizabeth and Gaia when they were willing to die for. So yeah, I'll do it. Give myself to that for Elizabeth and Gaia and for you. Well, I've got a master override to recover, so I guess I'll be on my way. Until next time, Rost.
Alright, that was it. Honestly, I feel better. I do. I feel so much better. Okay.
World's going white.
You're telling me, Aloy, you're telling me. Okay, let me go turn off my heater really quick. Because it's making that noise, and I do have my heating blanket this time. So, to keep me warm, but it's gonna make that noise, and it's annoying. And when I left it kind of making this noise, I was like, it was a mess when it came to my editing. Alright, so my heater turned off. Great, fixes the audio. I don't have a fast travel pack. So right now, just right into Strider over to guess where? Guess where we gotta go? If they make me fight those machines again, yeah, we're gonna go there. That must be Gaia Prime, the bunker we could not get into. So, makes a lot of sense now, doesn't it? Oh, wait. Can you give me a fast travel pack? You are a literal godsend. Okay. Oh, thank the heavens. Thank the heavens. I thought I was gonna have to ride a Strider all the way over there, or at least a good chunk of the way, which I was like happy. I was like, let me collect some things. Let me probably not kill a few animals, you know what I mean? Let me not collect some things, I should say, more like. But fast travel packs will be your friend every single time. So I think I wasn't gonna record another part, but I'm deeply invested in the story again, like I was for the Maker's End mission. So I don't know if I can't like leave off in the middle of the part for myself. Like for me and my personal needs of completing you know, storylines and stuff so I can go to bed easy. I may do 3 parts in one day, which it's mentally, girl, brain gonna be mushy, but like I'm like so sharp. I'm like on it. I'm like, yes.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So I gotta kill those machines again.
What else is new?
Well, I mean, I should have figured they would eventually respawn, but should be fun once again.
Yeah, it's guarded all right, but I can get through this.
Remember when they killed me last time? LMAO. Or I think I might have just snuck around. See if I can do that again. So I have to fight that Stormbird again? So I'm gonna be fun. Yeah, I only see a stalker. I don't see watchers anymore.
Saving these for the trail.
See one stalker. No, is that another one over there? 2 stalkers. Oh no, there's watchers over there. And if I could sneak by, that'd be beautiful. I'm not here, baby. I'm an illusion. Or I'm not even here, baby. I'm an illusion. Whatever the meme is. I'm gonna do this bad thing. Don't see any other watcher. No, you didn't see nothing. You see nothing. Crap. As long as they don't start looking for me. If I could beat them to that, I think I'm golden. And, you know, the stalkers wouldn't be, like, super duper hard to take down, but just annoying. I'll grab this little health right here. Oh, bad timing to get this one. But so he doesn't alert the stalkers, I'm just taking him out. Shit. Crap. Why do you take so much health? Oh, maybe it's time to run. Did I take this way last time? I don't remember. No, I did. I remember this crooked rock.
I think I'm in the clear. Now I know what they're guarding.
Oh, crap. I forgot about this part. Okay, how do I get around them? Yeah, I'm just gonna try and stealth it out. I feel like Glinthawks get pretty easily alerted, so I'm gonna try my best. To not get like shoot arrows or whatever. Okay, gotta get over there. Yeah, you can do this stealthy pretty nicely. I want to say easily, but I don't want to eat my own words in a second. Okay, I don't need the health. Okay, I kind of figured, I did say it in several parts ago, that, hey, maybe this is like a story mission thing. And it was. So I was right about something. See, I just sense these things. I'm a gamer. Come on. I sense these things in my bones. I kind of think it's funny. I just got reminded of something. So over Thanksgiving, right? Clearly, I do this. But, I remember my brother and my cousin were talking about video games. Not included in the conversation at all. I was not. I'm like, I do all this. I've played so many Resident Evil games on my channel. They're talking about like Resident Evil and like Silent Hill and like just games in general. And I'm just kind of just listening to them, overhearing. I'm like pretending to watch a football game. Well, I was watching the football game. But I was just kind of like, this is what it's like to be a woman. Because I also know my cousin does follow me on, one of my cousins does follow me on, well, no, I think one might be subscribed to me.
Small haze. White as bone. That got dark.
But, okay, so, one of them, I know follows, well, okay, they follow me on TikTok, right? So, whenever I make gaming videos, they see them. So they know I do this in some form of capacity. I don't know in terms of, like, subscriptions and stuff like that, but it'd be like that sometimes. And I get it's, like, wanting to talk to, you know, certain people about things you like and wanting to catch up with them, but it's like, you're right here. Talk to me about this. That's been, like, my whole life, literally. It's just stuff like that happening to me. Like, I remember reading, like, high school, even, and trying to, like, talk to the other guys in my class about video games. And it would just, like, not be interested in having a conversation with me, and I'm just like, that's fine. That's fine. I'll do this and be successful at it. And you could go over there and do whatever you do, you know? Okay, I don't have to kill the Stormbird? What? Okay, we'll just climb it then. I was ready for the Stormbird. Alright, let's see. Let's not fall to our death this time, Aloy.
Gaia's sacrifice. Did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Gotta get over there.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
Okay. So the Gaia thing did happen. Right? Question mark?
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with the climbing path either.
Thanks, I guess. That's a compliment. Ooh. Slightly passive-aggressive one.
Don't look down.
Oh, God.
Don't look down.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, look! A magical little ladder. How crazy is that? Alright, this is probably for, like, the way out. Alright, Silence, you in there? I'm gonna find you.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years.
Can I take that?
For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
As I spill water down my face, I don't know how to drink water like an adult.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death.
Oh, it was 19 years
Your
ago.
birth.
So I'm 19.
The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
You crazy man, you Silence.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon.
Yeah, let's not do
Because
that.
of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But
Clips.
do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia.
Theoretically.
But that would take years. And we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
Dead ass.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
Thanks for your support.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
He could try and be a little more likable. Just a little bit.
Identity confirmed. Entry authorized.
Alright, I don't know how far deep I'm gonna get into this.
Clear to proceed.
I eventually will have to stop somewhere in here and end the part. But again, depends on how long it takes me to get there. And to do all the things, and if there's a bunch of audio messages.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You'd think we'd worked in the same secret base long enough for you to notice.
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, get down, Aloy. Alright. Well, I have to hear Travis a lot more. Ooh, my controller's vibrating like crazy. This is a crazy... Wow. Okay, I guess. Ooh. Really? I gotta go down? Okay. Oh. Which way do I go?
Guess that's my way across.
Okay, can't go that way. That just looks like it takes me back up somehow. But I guess I'm going this way? Yeah. Ah! Oh my god.
It's, held like this for 19 years, right?
Well...
Don't answer.
Or am I supposed to... I'm supposed to go this way. Okay. You know what? Having to do this did cure my heart pain that I was feeling learning what we learned.
Glad that's over.
It's just giving me anxiety about falling. Okay, nothing down there. Down we go. Or... Nothing down? You know I'm gonna check out what's going on down here.
Way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Aloy, there's always time to explore. Aloy, get up there. Okay, get up, Aloy. Okay. Okay, let's go that way, so I'll go this way, just making sure everything's cleared out.
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Oh, anyway. So Mark, where Travis the last ones?
I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders and lottery winners and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific, and none of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
All right then. Imagine if, like, it's kind of crazy to think, like, you just lived out the rest of your life in a
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradis-Sadie zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with.
Heartbreaking.
Given the chance.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Okay, so... Under repair. Alright then, we'll come back to those, if I remember. LMAO. There we go. Aloy, get up, please.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Huh? It's a little scary. I'm gonna take a minute, run around. Kind of just looking for things. I don't think there's anything in here. Alright, let's go talk to creepy Elizabeth.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility.
Oh.
Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged from the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Chris?
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we sent someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal.
Is that her armor?
Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, all right?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That hurts.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
That's heavy. Why is this part filled with so much heaviness? Why can't we be happy?
Hell, Liz. I know you're
Ted
never
was
gonna
in
hear
here?
this. That's not the point.
Oh, it's a voicemail.
You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Is that it?
Look, Liz. You're a pretty stand-up gal. I'm sorry you died. If you had a home to go to, I hope you got there first. But this monument Ronson's made to you? Kinda creepy if you ask me. Rest in peace, Liz. God knows you earned it.
I mean, yeah.
You'd hate it, Liz, but I wrote you a eulogy. I had to try to express all your children. After all Apollo has taught them, they'll think they know everything. But they have to understand what you did for them. How you loved the whole world so much. With an intensity that was dazzling. Bruising. And in the end, it killed you. Or you died for it. Different perspectives. No one could keep up with you, live up to you. I don't know, maybe if I hadn't taken that postdoc in Joburg. I'm glad you shot down the Lightkeeper protocol in the end. I don't think I could have taken seeing another one of you. I mean, Elizabeth Sobek.
At least he doesn't know.
There's only one. I miss you.
Don't tell him now.
Margot, how are you holding up?
Dr. Unson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Oh my god.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him?
She was managing him, Margot.
I mean, maybe you should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimon cuckoos. What can he do?
Alright, before I talk to him, I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to go or not, but I'm looking for that power cell. Which we have not found yet.
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein. May I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, damn.
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you think that would be wise?
I'm not a psychologist, Gaia, or an AI scientist. No. It is natural. At least in the context of the work you and I have accomplished, which begs the meaning of the term natural. She was your creator, the patron saint of this crazy endeavor, Our Lady of the Fervent Hypothetical.
Even assuming a string of significant failure combinations, Zero Dawn's chances of success are greater than the hypothetical.
It's called a manner of speech, Gaia. Take a note.
Alright, let's hop to silence now.
Aloy?
She's gone.
There's no way she's alive!
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Well, do you know the weight that puts on me? I don't think he acts like a machine, but he just... I'm tired of him. You know what? He's been a pain in my butt for a while.
Saying that shows you misunderstand her completely. To her, everyone had value. Everything was worth saving. She gave her life in service to that idea. Even after everything you've learned, you still don't get it. The simplest thing about her, and the most important.
No. She had a superior mind and a superior will. It wasn't about sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel.
She did!
To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Facts.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
Alright then. Yeah, let's keep it kind of moving. I know I haven't stopped the part, I don't want to. I am way too invested in this. Yeah, I'm gonna pull me a Maker's End part. I don't care if it's like a 2-hour long part.
talking to their heads, Les. A whole lot of history. A whole lot of so-called truth. A whole lot of noise. It's not pablum, Les. It's poison.
I still think Ted is Hades. Especially based off that. Where is this damn power cell? Because I need her armor, because I was sick. Huh?
There's another section at the back of the crater. Looks like it survived the blast.
Because it was armored. You found the control room.
I'm on my way.
The way my life almost ended there. Okay, this way. Okay, we got another thingy here.
I've been taking a hard look at the project. In the end, it's simple. It's clean. It's clear. Erasure. Addition. By. Subtraction. I can make it better, Liz.
Ted, you mother...
With a single stroke, make it all go away.
I really don't like the direction this is going.
Girl, you're killing me. Oh my god. Where do I go from here? Ah. Yeah, I told you Ted was Hades. I said it from the beginning. I smelt it on his breath. Did I not say it? Ooh. Huh? What's over here? Maybe how I get out. Okay. Still no power cell. We will find it. Because that's the other thing. It's like, if I have to, like, literally... Oh, crap. Can I get back? If I have to go back and try and find it in this thing, I will lose my mind. But I'm pretty thorough. God damn it, cutscene. When it's coming to check everything. Oh, that's a body. Unsettling.
What? When I opened the hatch, the air rushed in from this side.
Because there was none inside the chamber.
But the alphas were in there.
Yeah, they were murdered. This is a mass murder.
I'm locked out of core control. Alpha clearance overridden. What the hell is Omega clearance?
Oh no.
Alpha personnel. Sorry to alarm you, but I need you to listen, okay? To what I'm about to say. This isn't easy. See, please, stop trying to access the system, okay? See, what this is about is, I said stop trying to access the goddamn system. What I'm trying to say is I can't stop thinking about the ones who come after us. Those innocents. Those blameless men and women.
Why do you say and women like that?
Knowledge? Like it's a gift?
Ted. We've talked about this before. Apollo has 3,000 plus fail-safe conditions.
It's not a gift, it's a disease. They're the cure, and we're gonna give them the disease. Our disease? No, we can't. And it's not too late. If we're willing to sacrifice.
It doesn't need to be like this.
I want to fight him. with
I did
my
it 3
real
minutes
fist.
ago. I've purged Apollo. It's gone, all of it, every copy.
Sacrifice? It's not a sacrifice, it's cultural obliteration, you crazy bastard! Millennia of culture.
I'm sorry. Really, I am. But sometimes, to protect innocence, innocents have to die.
Emergency alert. Venting atmosphere.
I hate him. I genuinely hate him.
He killed them all.
So this is why. This is why we were trapped in benighted ignorance for an innocent future. Blameless men. He never saw the slaughter in the Summering. Everything these people achieved, all the knowledge of the old ones, evaporated, turned to dust, scattered to the void, like the Alphas themselves.
No. Not a void. When the hatch unsealed and scattered their ashes on the wind, it took them out among the world they made. The world we're living in. It's a monument to what they died trying to accomplish.
It's a good way of looking at it.
Not oblivion, silence.
A new hope. Princess Leia, her damn self.
The Master Override. It's so small.
Now all you have to do is kill Hades with it.
Girl, I'm going to. Oh, that makes me so angry that they just get like murdered like that in this situation. Why, Ayana? If I could get my hands around Ted Barrow's neck, I would wring it. Okay, where the frick is the damn thingamajiggy? Yeah, because it's going to want to take me back. So let me... I swear to God, if it's like in a crazy location, I'm going to be upset. Because I really need to find where that is. Oh. It says it's lying by the door. Did I already pick it up? No, I didn't.
Try not to fall to your death. The Master Override doesn't override gravity.
Ah! Terrifying.
Keep holding, keep holding.
Okay. Is there just like multiple ways up? Because why is... Okay, whatever. There's a way up right here. Go up, Aloy. Okay. Alright, let me check those, see if those, Elizabeth files are Gucci Gang or... Nah, joke's on me. The joke is on me. Up? Go up, Aloy, please.
You're here.
Oh, he irks me.
For a moment.
What?
Our journey together has come to an end, Aloy. But before I go, I think I owe it to you to tell you the rest of the story.
I can't take it.
Go on.
Some time ago, I admitted that I'd been involved with the eclipse. But I never told you the full extent of my culpability.
I swear to God.
The truth is, I was there at the beginning. I found Hades, Aloy, buried on that mountain.
It's fine.
trapped
He's
in that
righting his
shattered
wrongs.
titan,
It's fine.
and I served it.
What?
It promised knowledge and delivered. Such knowledge, you have no idea.
And in exchange?
I helped create the Eclipse. Helped it build a cult, an army to do its will.
He's correcting his mistakes. He's correcting his
Why are you telling
mistakes.
me this now?
Because your success depends on knowing this. When I found Hades, the first thing it wanted to know about was the Spire, not Meridian.
I knew it.
Spire.
I knew it.
Now why would that be?
The Spire was created by Gaia.
Which part of Gaia?
Minerva. Its code-breaking module. Gaia built spires to transmit the codes that deactivated the Pharaoh robots, shut down their biomatter conversion systems. Hades wants to send a new transmission to wake the machines so they can devour the world all over
I thought we
again.
already came to that conclusion.
Yes. Based on what we've learned, that's my conclusion as well.
So the Eclipse, the robots they've resurrected, they're just a means to an end. An army to capture the Spire.
Yes. So Hades
I could have.
exterminate
You
life
could have
all
told me
over
this
again,
so much more earlier.
unless you stop it.
I want you to tell me everything. Hades, the Eclipse. Everything.
It's a long story, Aloy.
Then get started.
It began with a focus, recovered from an ancient ruin, as yours was so many years ago. In my case, the device was heavily damaged. There was just a flicker of life in it. I spent weeks studying it, attempting repairs, until finally, I succeeded. A whole new dimension of perception revealed, right before my eyes. That's when I detected it. A faint signal. Out there, something was searching, just like I was.
A real kindred spirit.
I followed the signal to its source. A shattered titan, buried in the jungles of the Jewel.
So you thought it was a Titan? An old war machine?
I didn't know what to think. I'd seen such wreckage before. The Grave Horde, for example. But this was different. This was not quite dead. It couldn't speak when I found it, until my repairs gave it a voice. So began an exchange of knowledge.
He's fixing his mistakes.
It wanted to know everything.
He's trying to
about
right
our
his
world,
wrongs.
its tribes and machines. But the Spire was always its foremost concern.
I don't need to hear anything more.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
The things you've done in the pursuit of knowledge, Silence. Pure recklessness.
I mean...
Aloy, this wasn't a confession to elicit your judgment.
Unbelievable.
Why do you say
I've done
Aloy
all
like
I
that
can.
then?
From here on out, the rest is up to you. Take my lance. Fit the master override to it, and you have a means of injection.
Then I just need to get close enough to Hades' skull to stab it in?
Exactly.
Oh, no problem. Silence. Where will you go?
West.
Elsewhere. And everywhere.
Apparently.
There's so much more to discover before the world ends.
And all this?
I leave it to you, of course. As it turned out, it was yours all along. I was merely trespassing.
That's an understatement. All right then.
They're coming.
Preparations are complete.
Ah, loosen the Bahamas. Behold, as I promised you. What?
Manner of great machine is this? I've never seen such a thing. Stay! Stay your ground, Karja in shadow.
Incorrect. Bow before the buried shadow.
The buried shadow? I don't understand.
Did Araman understand the glint hawk that perched upon the alight?
It speaks scripture.
Araman followed the shadow cast from the spire.
To the mesa where Holy Meridian was founded.
You will follow the shadow once more.
I am a righteous man, chosen of the sun. But in times of need, the powers of shadow can accomplish what the sun alone cannot. Will you return to us what is ours, O shadow of prophecy?
An army is required. Obey, and Meridian is yours.
Of our obedience you can be certain.
Oh snap, I did miss the damn power cell. Because it says, I'm gonna go get it now. Climb down the elevator shaft and rappel down into the ruins. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oh shit, okay. Save myself. So I go down here. Then I think I have to go all the way around. Damn it. Okay, rappel. Oh god. Oh shit, what did I do? Okay. Go down here. Before following your objective marker to the right, continue deeper into the mountain, turn left, and walk north. What the frick? Oh, wait. Oh. Is it this stuff? There we go. Ah. Maybe? Okay, we're good.
This should be the last power cell I need to get to that ancient armor I found.
Yeah, we're gonna do that next part. I just need to essentially listen to. I'm just gonna finish out listening to those audios, and then how the frick do I get back up this way? Repairing the lance, get to a campfire, save it. Next part, we're getting that armor. Okay, that is what we're doing. And is that Elizabeth Sobek armor? Or is it me? Is it Aloy armor? I'm not even sure anymore. I think I'm still confused on who I am as a person. Am I even a person? Okay, god damn it. Climbing up. Here we go. Okay, how much more we got?
Task is complete.
Yes. The focus network is active, built to your specifications. Check it yourself if you must. I'll wait. But I remind you of the reward you've been withholding. Quantum processing.
Huh?
Data has been compiled. Volume too great for transfer.
How inconvenient for me.
Whatever,
Come
silence.
before me. You shall receive your reward.
Very well.
Helis. Threat detected inside Eclipse.
Speak its name, O Shadow, and it will die.
You will eliminate this one. Silence.
Silence. Yes. A truth whispered at night is seen in the day. He was never one of us. It will be done.
I traveled far to find you. I heard your transmission. It was you, wasn't it?
Entity is not known.
I'm called Silence, and you are. I don't think you'd have called out if it wasn't something you wanted. You called, I responded. Will you tell me your name?
Hades.
You are a creation of the ancients. A war machine?
Define timeline.
Time. It is the 13th king of the Karja Sanctum's reign.
Define Karja.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. Were you created by the ancients? I wonder how long you waited here, buried, until I chanced upon you. How long you'd have to wait for another. You're obviously very powerful, but you're not going to get anywhere without me.
Titan flame merely houses intellect. Define Karja.
Now that's more like it.
Alright then. Let's do this. Do I have a new spear now? Is this why I was getting spear mods? Oh! Oh, it looks so sick. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, look at 3 skills. Sweet. Okay, let's do the... I need this one, don't I, to do that? Probably. Let's check our inventory. But I can't do anything... Can't do any modifications to it. That's fine. Alright, let's get to a save point and the part. Yeah, that was...
I have to tell Avad that the Eclipse are ready to strike. After what happened with Derval, I know he'll defend the city. But the Spire...
Yeah, we still got... This part was just filled with so many things. We found out what we are and who we are. I want to karate chop Ted Faro in his throat. Still planning on doing that. Like, literally... Ugh, humans, man. Human error, man. So maybe everything kind of got interrupted or... Oh, okay, we'll check those out next part, the Sobek journals. Everything probably got corrupted or malfunctioned, probably because of what he did, or it could have been just simple maintenance, you know? I don't know if we'll ever freaking know. But yeah, it was really cool to explore that area finally. I feel so sad what happened to the alphas. Like, that is really heartbreaking. Like, you kind of look at what they were creating and you're like, it was a lot of what I was kind of feeling was just like, look at what you created. You created something that failed sort of situation. Like, and something kind of outside their control that they couldn't really do. But now, I'm kind of like, you were literally murdered in cold blood. Like, I blame you for nothing. You were trying to continue life and humanity and so many other things. I can't blame you for what had happened. You know what I mean? And it's nice to sort of come to that realization when you have the full understanding of everything. But yeah, it's a very heavy part. It's especially learning Elizabeth and kind of what happened with her. That hurt me. I started getting teary-eyed again. Man, it just kind of, it hit so different, you know what I mean? Okay, is this how I got here? How did I get out last time? Did I do my slow crawl down the mountains? Like this? Try not to take fall damage. Oh my god, are they still here? If I make a run for it, I might make it. Alright. Leave me alone. Ow. Why is there not like a way to rappel down? Ah! Okay, that works. Ow. Ooh, that almost killed me. Okay. Of course there'd be a stalker down there. Oh, I'm not completely out of it, am I? Oh, excuse me. Don't mind me, I need a campfire. But yeah, now since we fully understand everything, everything makes a lot more sense. We just gotta do what we gotta do now, you know? Excuse me. Following the dead trees, following the dead trees to get to a freaking campfire, man. I don't know why they didn't put any rappel points over here, man. Ah! Okay, this is no god, not good. Okay, we're good. Okay, where's the campfire? Hello. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this part. A longer one, but I just kind of needed the emotional satisfaction of kind of doing all of that and kind of completing the mission, you know what I mean? So I feel satisfied. We know what we got to do next. We're probably going to Meridian, right? And we are going to be in some fun widow battles, but it'll be awesome. Please stick around for that. I think, let's see. I think we got 2 missions left. I think we got 2 main story missions left. This is part 36. We'll see how long it takes us. I mean, yeah. Oh, I gotta go get that armor first. I wanted to get the armor first before I do that. So probably 2 to 3 more parts left in this game. A little sad because I want a little more out of this. But hey, we got for the Frozen Wild DLC we get to do. So it is not over for us. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Genuinely appreciate any support you do decide to share with my channel. Like, share, subscribe, please. It really does help on my small channel tremendously when you do decide to do those things. And thank you guys so much for watching. And we're almost out of here. So thank you guys so much. Love you. And I will talk to you guys in part 37. Bye.